In the middle, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At power forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin.
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's MP in at the 1. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, if you give Reeves this shot, he's going to take it. And the defense has to be better than this.
Pass to Towns. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Lakers moving it up. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Doncic.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Back to Hart. New York working the ball around now. MP, the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Shot's good by Hart.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Hachimura. And the layup is good.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team. And he's got a championship to show for it.
Now here's Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
For 3, Bridges nails it from 3.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Anunoby against James. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's MP, averaging around 6 a game. Hart passes to Towns. And the Knicks, another 3.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just asked.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. There's the 3. Another miss by Doncic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They get it back. Towns finds MP. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Oh, got that one quick. Doncic has got 7 points.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. Keeps you honest.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes. Timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Robinson, a screen on Smart. Shot from 12. Shot from the low block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Lakers trail by 8. So on the floor for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the center position.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Anunoby. Still without a bucket. From the baseline. MP no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Hachimura outside. Smart for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Brian.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Towns. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. On the wing, MP. Work in the interior, MP.
Guys really learned this coming up. MP creating space off the dribble.
Doncic against Bridges. On the wing, Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton with a screen. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to MP. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the buzzer beater. Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Good to have, and this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the New York Knicks.
They've had the hot.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Now here's MP. Back to Towns. It's stolen by James. Hachimura with the ball. Hard covering. And it's Doncic missing. Knicks leading by 6. Outside Anunoby. And you might think the toughest picks are sent by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic. An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Peyton's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Anunoby against James. MP, the pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Stolen by Ayton. James against Anunoby. Pass to Ayton. Back to James. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Smart's checked in for Reeves. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Smart, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. New York also changed.
Substitution on the court.
Out to the wing. Towns up top is covered by Ayton. MP no good.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Small forward. Doncic against MP. Here's Hart. Outside Bridges. And there's a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Outside Reeves. Doncic. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Reeves. Outside Hachimura. Here's Ayton to take the lead. And he lays it in.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Doncic against Hart. Here's Hachimura. Bridges pulls it down.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Anunoby. Hart outside. MP looking around. Rebounded by Ayton. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Bridges against Reeves. Here's James. 6 to shoot. Now Ayton. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
MP! The free ball is down!
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
Doncic. Oh, he can't get the layup. Here's MP. And stolen by Reeves. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Josh Hart. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
MP against Doncic. Now Towns. It's stolen by James. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. So it's a narrow victory.